3 worldwide, WNXTradio.com, 7:31 it is, and news is here, brought to you by Portsmouth Cancer Care and Associates, Dr. Nishida. Dr. Jaffrey with the Care, Compassion, Roadmap to Your Recovery, begin. Once again, 74 degrees downtown. Here's Bill Shope.
Thanks, Steve. Good morning, everyone. Coming out of last night's Portsmouth City Council meeting, an earlier estimation of the cost of a major sewer project in the 6th Ward has been reduced, with City Manager Sam Sutherland advising council members on the project. Nate Markham explains.
At the regularly scheduled Monday City Managers meeting, Portsmouth City Council voted unanimously in favor of adopting an alternative from City Manager Sam Sutherland that would allow the city to apply for a loan to cover costs of a sewer replacement on Harding Avenue. Manager Sutherland revealed the good news that what was once a $13 million estimation for the project has been reevaluated to $8 million. The loan, which would come from the Water Pollution Control Loan Fund, also has a principal forgiveness contingency that would subsidize half of the loan, leaving the city to pay only $4 million out of its own coffers. From the all-new Mix 99.3 and Fox Sports News Center, I'm Nate Markham.
And as we've been discussing this morning, the second of 4 extra-large superloads will be moving through Scioto County soon. ODOT Press Secretary Matt Bruning told me last night that the load will begin moving around 7:45 a.m. today from West Portsmouth before heading into the city of Portsmouth and going up to Lucasville, where it will stop for the day.
This load is the same as the last one. It's 23 feet tall, 20 feet wide, 280 feet long, and weighs 916,000 pounds. It will move very slowly, so we are urging people to plan ahead and avoid the route if possible. But once it leaves West Portsmouth, it will travel east in the westbound lanes of US 52 before turning north in the southbound lanes of US 23 in Portsmouth. It will then cross over to the northbound side of the highway and continue on to Lucasville, which is Tuesday's destination.
Meanwhile, hundreds of Europeans touring the American West and adventurers from around the United States were still drawn to Death Valley National Park yesterday, even though the desolate region known as one of the Earth's hottest places is being punished by a dangerous heat wave blamed for a motorcyclist's death over the weekend. The searing heat wave, gripping large parts in the United States, also led to record daily high temperatures in Oregon, where it is suspected to have caused at least 4 deaths in the Portland area. The early U.S. heat wave came as the global temperature in June was a record warm for the 13th consecutive month and marked the 12th straight month that the world was at least 3 degrees Fahrenheit warmer than pre-industrial times. For Mix 99.3 News, I'm Bill Shope.
Well, how would you like to arrest somebody, but somebody you want to arrest is not there? Now,
Sounds like a trick question.
Well, no, it's not a trick question. It's a futuristic question that makes one scratch their head. A Phoenix police officer saw a car driving on the wrong side of the road.
Okay.
So obviously he turned around and went after it. Put on his lights, put on his siren. Nothing. And so he followed this car in the westbound lane, and it actually tried to get away from him, and it was maneuvering. All right. So this cop, was right on his tail. And finally, it stopped. He pulls out his gun. He goes up to the window to confront the driver, and there's no driver. It's a driverless car.
That pesky Elon Musk.
Yeah, that pesky Elon Musk. And so he's looking all over the place, and he thought at first that the guy had jumped out the window or something. Then there was some registration, I guess, information there in the car, and he followed up on it and found out that, no, this was just a driverless car that had taken off by itself and was just going down the wrong lane. In the wrong direction.
Nothing to worry about here.
So he felt a little empty at that point, the fact that he had gone to all this trouble to hopefully bring in this person, and that person just didn't exist. So I guess, you can arrest the car, but I don't think that really the car's feelings will be hurt that bad. I just don't think the car would get it like you would a driver behind the wheel.
Well, the driver or the owner of the car, I'd say, going to be picking up some impound fees.
You think?
Yeah.
All right. But anyway, welcome to the future, my friends. Welcome to the future. This update brought to you by Portsmouth Cancer Care and Associates, Dr. Inashita, Dr. Jaffrey with the Care, Compassion, and Roadmap to Your Recovery begin. For over 30 years, Dr. Inashita and his staff at Portsmouth Cancer Care and Associates have been changing lives with the most comprehensive treatment and cure for cancer in the area. During this time in Portsmouth, Dr. Inashita has created a name of patient excellence in the highest degree and will continue that fight with each and every patient towards the cure. Dr. I, as he's known by his thousands of friends, is proud to announce the addition of Dr. Hassan Jaffrey to the staff of Portsmouth Cancer Care and Associates. Dr. Jaffrey's medical expertise is with all cancers as well as treatment of blood disorders, bone marrow, and the immune system. Together, Dr. Inashita and Dr. Jaffrey create a very special team that's there when it comes to fighting back to regain your good health. Feel free to stop in and welcome Dr. Jaffrey to the staff at 916 11th Street or call 353-4884. It's Portsmouth Cancer Care and Associates of Portsmouth, always there with the care, the compassion, and the roadmap to your recovery. And good morning. Welcome. It is the Get Up and Go show this morning. We've got downtown currently working at 74 degrees, sunshine on the way, and ONN.
This is ONN. I'm Jay Fox on the Ohio News Network. In southwest Ohio, the search for a missing boy ended tragically on Sunday. ONN's Angela Ann has the story.
The Middletown Fire Department says the body of the boy who was reported missing Friday night was pulled out of the Great Miami River at approximately 3 p.m. on Sunday. Crews were dispatched to the 4400 block of North Verity Parkway Friday night on a report of a missing person at the Great Miami River Park. On Saturday, Middletown Fire posted a request on Facebook for people to avoid the area around the park, but did not specify that it was because there was a search in progress. According to the Cincinnati Enquirer, the fire department did not release the boy's age or name.
A person is dead and another is missing after the U.S. Coast Guard pulled several people from the waters of Lake Erie this weekend. ONN's Angela Ann reports.
The U.S. Coast Guard says a helicopter was launched from the Coast Guard Air Station in Detroit, and a boat crew from Cleveland also searched before the helicopter was diverted to a separate rescue near Ashtabula. 3 people were pulled from the water near the Perry Nuclear Power Plant. One of them was declared dead at a hospital. Officials say the diverted Detroit helicopter crew rescued 5 people who were clinging to a cooler in the lake about 10 miles off Ashtabula after their boat was swamped by a wave.
The remnants of Hurricane Beryl could impact several parts of the state of Ohio tomorrow, as tropical downpours are expected. Areas prone to flooding should take precautions now. For the Ohio News Network, I'm Jay Fox.
It is time now once again for sports, brought to you by Collier Medical. And they're at 1661 State Route 522 in the Berg. They've got all kind of services for you, including occupational medicine with Jamie Reynolds. Well, here we are this morning on a Tuesday talking about a not big Reds win, but a lot of different levels. Everything from Andrew Abbott going 7 innings, 3 hits. Ellie De La Cruz doing his thing, and a new name, Reese Hines. Get used to it.
Let's hope so. Let's hope that wasn't just a one-hit wonder. What a debut the rookie had. He was just called up, and man, did he ever make his presence felt. But you bring up a good point there. It wasn't just one guy that you can put the spotlight on and say he was the star in last night's game. It was a true team effort. There were a lot of star-like performances, especially from that trio that you just mentioned. It was great to see.
Yeah.
Let's dive into it. The Reds shut out the Colorado Rockies 6-0 at Great American Ballpark last night in the first of a 4-game series. Cincinnati rookie Reese Hines, he made quite the major league debut. What a performance the 23-year-old right fielder had as he went 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Here was the homer.
Hines drives it high and deep to left field. Well hit and way out of here into the second deck. Reese Hines unloads with his first big league home run.
Well, on second thought, let's just leave that helmet just like it is. Evidently, it's awfully comfortable. Boy, this kid has had a night tonight.
3-0 Reds on Reese Hines' first major league home run, and it was a shot.
That was Tommy Thrall and Jeff Brantley of the Reds Radio Network. Ellie De La Cruz and Jimmer Candelario both went 2 for 4 in last night's contest. De La Cruz stole not 1 but 2 bases, giving him 45 for the season. That's the most for any Red ever prior to the All-Star break. Andrew Abbott was the winning pitcher. He went the first 7 innings, giving up just 3 hits, upping his record to 9-6. The Reds and Rockies will get at it again tonight at GABP, and you can hear that contest on Fox Sportsmouth AM 1260 and 95.7 FM. Coverage will commence at 6:40, leading up to the 7:10 first pitch. Nick Lodolo will be on the mound for Cincinnati. Colorado will counter with Cal Quantrill. The Reds are presently fourth in the National League Central standings, 10 games out. Cincy is 5 games below 500 with a record of 43 wins and 48 losses. The Detroit Tigers defeated the Cleveland Guardians 1-0 last night. Those two will hook up again this evening in Detroit. That'll be a 6:40 first pitch. Cleveland maintains a 5-game lead in the American League Central. In minor league baseball last night, the Chillicothe Paints beat up on the Lafayette Aviators 12-zip. Chillicothe will visit the Champion City Kings this evening at 6:35. The Paints are currently 24-11. The Counseling Center's annual Summer Bummer CrossFit competition will take place this coming Saturday between 9 a.m. and 2 at the Counseling Center's Health and Wellness Center, which is located at 505 Washington Street in Portsmouth. The Summer Bummer consists of 2-person teams participating in a functional fitness competition. Events will be inside and out, weather permitting, and all proceeds go to the Counseling Center's Health and Wellness Center. The Counseling Center's Summer Bummer is an event that incorporates community, recovery, and fitness in a partner-style throwdown. The entry fee is $100 per team. To enter a team or make a donation, you may call 740-981-6887. All participants and sponsors receive a T-shirt. You may learn more by visiting the Counseling Center's Health and Wellness Center on Facebook. And finally, checking results from the Glockner family of dealerships Monday Night Elks Golf League, the Shawnee Animal Clinic topped the leaderboard in team competition. Rounding out the top 5 were Penn Station East Coast Subs, Counts-Wells Realty LLC, Classic Rock 107.5 The Breeze, and Crystal Clean Car Wash. Dave Augustine and Mark Harner were the A-Flight winners last night. They each shot a 35. Jeff Keaton and Jim Gully were tops in B-Flight with a score of 39. Perry Herpy's score of 40 was best among the C-Flight players, and Ken Stevens led the way in D-Flight as he shot a 49. Your Portsmouth Insurance Sports Time is 7:43. Portsmouth Insurance is a TAH benefits partner. Call Gary Duzan for all of your employee benefit needs. And that is a look at sports.
All righty, and thank you, Chuck. And brought to you this morning by your friends at Call Your Medical, 1661 State Route 522 in the Berg, and traffic weather together on the way.
Call Your Medical in Wheatersburg offers occupational medicine with nurse practitioner Jamie Reynolds. Call Your Company has closed its primary care to focus on the occupational needs of businesses in the tri-state, offering drug screens, pre-employment and DOT physicals, as well as medical surveillance, respirator fit, and audiometric testing. Whether you're an employee or an employer needing occupational medical services, go with the convenience of Call Your Medical, 1661 State Route 522 Wheatersburg. Scheduling an appointment is recommended, but walk-ins are welcome. Call 740-574-8728 and be on the lookout for Call Your Home Medical coming soon.
And it is your traffic and service of your friends at the Scioto River, 1024 Gallia Street, and they're going to be open today at 11 o'clock with legendary steaks, chicken ribs, and more. And they're turning the keys right now on the Superload, which is going to be leaving West Portsmouth, coming through Portsmouth. So heads up, right now you're seeing all the trucks that are lifting the power lines and so on and so forth. And it's quite a procedure to get that thing through town, and it's on the way. So get ready. We've got today's City of Portsmouth restricting Gallia Street to 1 lane of traffic due to a water break yesterday that really gummed things up. The area will be affected. We'll be starting at the intersection of Maybert Road and run west to Armstrong Place. Still have Shears Hollow closed up, and Morris Lane and Jefferson Township through Thursday night and day between Pile Road and Blue Run. So if you see something we need to know about, let us know. 354-1993. Traffic and service of your friends at the Scioto River opens 7 days a week.
Weather is service of A1 Auto Glass, which now has a windshield calibration machine used to recalibrate all of the safety features in the windshields of foreign vehicles. This used to have to be done at a dealership after installation, but now you can save money by getting it done at A1 Auto Glass in Portsmouth.
Your first alert forecast from WSAZ. A mix of clouds and sun, but it is going to be a hot one. First alert weather day for the stifling heat. Temperatures into the 90s and feeling more like 100 degrees. Partly to mostly cloudy skies tonight. A few steamy showers can show up as the remnants of Beryl get close, but most of it misses us to the north. Highs on Wednesday in the 80s. I'm WSAZ News Channel 3 meteorologist Brandon Butcher on the Ohio Valley's hit music channel, Mix 99.3.
And downtown right now, currently, it is 74 degrees, sunshine on the way.
Mix 99.3. Steve Hayes in the morning. The Get Up and Go Show.
Andy, this ain't good. This thing's got